And hello there! Welcome back to Max Plays Theresia, dear Emily, also known as Max is not really good at puzzle games. So, I spent a really good while off screen, going basically through every permutation of these set of rooms, because I was going through every tool that we have, you know, the crowbar that we got in the last episode, going through the bathrooms, trying to figure out what was going on with the room in the center, going back this direction to absolutely nothing, until of course I had to give in. Oh, by the way, there's nothing here except for one thing that I missed, which is entirely not important at all, but here it is. I'm gonna go pick it up. There's a 2x4 right there that I missed entirely for some reason. So, this next part is a little silly. I mean, I guess I would have noticed it had I just been pressing the eye on everything, but we have to use the crowbar on the hallway with the needles, apparently. Took me a good while to figure that out, but thankfully you didn't have to put up with any of that. I can't keep going, the floor is covered in sharp needles, so this wall over here, I don't think I need to be especially careful here, that's fine. The other wall though, this wall looks weaker than the others, so this wall over here needs to be pulled down with the crowbar. Took me a long while of just messing around until I was like, okay, I give in, what am I supposed to do, game? And that was what I was supposed to be doing. The wall covers the needles completely, and now we should be able to. I can get through now. Oh, we're just through. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so we just walk through that. Okay, so now we should have access to this room up here, and this should take us back to the very beginning of this area, this little area here, the residential quarters. No. Oh, this is the photo negative room, isn't it? The moment I open the door, I see a deep red color all around me. What is this room? A red room. For some reason, I think I know it. That's right. The room used for developing pictures was very similar to this room. I slowly set foot into the room. Okay. Back into the darkness. This is a tray. I wonder if there is something here that might bring back my memories. Okay. I'm not gonna touch it. This black curtain is torn pretty badly. If I cut down this curtain, it might come in handy. Oh, well, that means knife. Clearly. Cut it with the knife. I use my knife to cut off a piece of the curtain. There we go. The curtain is so black that it absorbs all light. I decided to take it with me. Okay, so that's one thing we got from this room. I wonder if there is something here. There is equipment. This equipment has dried blood smeared on it. Oof. Oh, that's a warning. That's a warning of not touching it. Clearly, huh? There isn't anything of interest. What is this thing here? Not really? Because it looks like a keypad sort of thing. There isn't anything of interest. So right now our quest is to look for something that can clear up the gear in this room. I think. This black curtain is torn pretty badly. Okay, so that's about it for this room, I guess? I'm gonna touch the stuff that says memories in it. A little more investigation reveals a small, faded piece of paper. There is something about it. I reach for it. Memory time? Alright, memory time. Don't mind me as I take a sip of my tea. The cold smell of stone. The stench of blood and death. The sound of dripping water and the moans of the prisoners. Ah! All of those things make me think of Mother. I like someone in the comments was like, wow, this kid got really bad luck in the whole parents department, and you know what, you're not wrong. It feels good. This place is like Mother's womb. Who the hell says that? Well, I mean, our protagonist, clearly, but, ugh. You know what this place reminds me of? My mother's womb. Totes. You don't move much, do you? That sounds really, really creepy. Oh, that's the doctor lady. Melee. In this prison that reeks of blood, what's on your mind? That part of you also reminds me of Martel. Yes, hello? I jerk awake and find myself standing, surrounded by the stench of blood. Again, another memory. I look at the paper in my hand. There are words written on here, and someone signed it Meili. This must be Meili's journal. So time for another entry. July 17, 1950. The DNA for the cure. Is this gonna be like I called it? Are we somehow related to the cure? As expected, research on the treatment hasn't been going well. Specific genes are required in order to produce the cure, but I have no way to get that DNA. Because Martel is no longer alive. When I see the girl in chains, just sitting there motionless, it reminds me of Martel, those days. Theresia, Emile was kept in captivity. You could say she was being kept here, trapped, literally in chains. You know, Emile in Chains is my favorite alternative punk rock band. I was chained up in the prison of the underground facility. I remember the stench of blood, the groans. I remember how comforting those sounds felt. I put the paper in my pocket. All right. So now we got that. We're gonna open this door and move on. So now that we have that, I don't know what we're supposed to be doing with the black piece of cloth. But I guess that's the second storyline. Actually, we have like 3 threads that we need to follow. The door to open this way, which will take us to the next part of the story. I don't know if we have opened these doors up here, or this section of the map here that's just broken. There is a lot, but you know what? We're gonna take it step by step. We'll clear things up as we go. Excuse me? There are a number of mounted instruments. Okay, you meant like that, okay. Because this kind of looked like a horse-shaped thing, but my mind just jumped immediately to, like, torture, so I'm just like, okay, that's a strange way of doing torture, I guess. Workouts. That's a form of torture, really, when you think about it. There isn't anything of interest. What about those dope weights, though? Over here. There isn't anything of interest. This wall here is rather interesting if you... Oh. You know what we're gonna do here, right? You can tell. We're gonna tie something up here, and then whoop! That's the plan. I can see what looks like exercise equipment. Is there really nothing here? Really? Wow, this is a really straightforward room. What about this crack here? There's an iron bar near the wall. Wow, this is pretty straightforward. We're gonna grab our good old ball and chain. What do you mean? You have to I have to literally... You see, I tried clicking it on the bar, but you know what? Whatever. I attach the iron ball and chain to the pull-up bar. And now I have to grab the ball. I get a good grip on the iron ball that's attached to the metal bar. And then we're gonna pull it to the side and pull the iron ball back and let it go. Let it go. The iron ball swings down and smashes through the wall. You know, I knew this was coming. And I remember the last time I did this. It's still pretty silly though. It made a pretty big hole. I can go through this hole into the next room. But the iron ball is broken now. So that indicates that we're never gonna use that ever again. What about this bit of darkness over here? Oh, this takes us to the room that's locked. It's interesting. On to the next room. Well, let's go over there. Let's enter that hole. I climb through the hole and into the adjacent room. I don't know what's in this room. I don't remember. And the farther... Are those just people hanging? The farther we go, it's literally like the closest we are to the point in which I don't know anything about this game. I come out right next to the target. A red light shines on the wall. The pattern it leaves on the wall reminds me of those creatures. I feel a shiver go up and down my spine. Yes, those red organisms are called Theresia. What the hell is this? Are those boarded windows? Wait, are those targets? There's a target in front of me. So those are targets. Are these like this red light? Oh, wait. Oh, okay, well, I'm getting a memory. That's good. I think... Are those laser pointers? No way! Theresia. Those tiny red creatures remind me of blood. That dull metallic smell. The red blood. Okay. Ugh. My body and my soul, they're steeped in that smell. Can I touch the target? I reach for the target. There's nothing interesting here. I don't want to touch this, but I guess I'll touch this. I reach for the red light shining on the wall. Oh! I see. When I trigger the sensor, the crossbow fires. Its bolts slam into my body, tearing open my flesh. I collapse into a growing pool of blood. Okay, let's not do that ever again. Thankfully, we do have a bit of medicine. So, what am I supposed to do here? I almost kind of feel like I'm on the wrong side of all these things, right? There's a counter. There are several crossbows on the counter. I can see the door that goes to the counter. Oh, wait a minute. Am I supposed to drape the cloth over this so I can walk over there without getting shot? Cover with curtain. I cover with the curtain. Is that it? Why are the dots still going through the laser sights? Okay. There's a curtain on the target. I'm not particular. Can I touch it? There's the target has a curtain over it. The dots are still there, which is making me really uneasy. I can see the door that goes to the counter. Oh, what is this? There's some kind of switch on the wall. Oh, well, press that switch then. I press the switch on the wall. The target moves to the center, and the curtain blocks the sensor. Oh! Now I can keep going. I'm so smart, you guys. There's nothing interesting here anymore. Well, I betcha. I betcha. Let's walk across. So I guess I can just walk over there, I guess, huh? This door goes to the counter. I take a step towards the counter. Okay, for a second I thought I was about to get shot. I was certain about it. I walk through the firing range and arrive at the counter. So this is where you stand and try to hit the target. But the open area connecting the shooting range is blocked off by wooden planks. I take a closer look and see a crossbow. I guess I will take a crossbow. The open area is blocked off and there's a crossbow there. I think it's supposed to fire when the sensor detects something. This must have been set up by someone who knew what they were doing. Some of the bolts haven't been used yet. Anything on the floor of interest? I mean, I assume I have to take the crossbow. I must assume, right? I take the crossbow from the counter. When loaded with the bolt, it can be used to shoot things at a distance. I also decided to take some of the bolts. Crossbow bolt. A piece of crossbow ammunition. So there should be nothing there, and we should be able to just open this door and get back out into the hallway. Are we gonna have to fire at the freaking thing? Oh, game, don't tell me that. Tell me more that she put up a fight. That part of the song is really creepy. Always has been, really, when you think about it. I haven't seen the movie Grease in decades. Probably decades, really, when I think about it. I want to get out of here. Leave the door. Now this door is open, so we can go there if we wanted to. The answer, of course, is no, that we don't want. Excuse me? Excuse me? Oh, excuse me. I was supposed to open the door, because I'm a silly person. I want to open this door, please. Now I unlocked it, I can walk out into the hallway. Oh my god. Oh, no. You know what? Screw that. I've changed my mind. I don't want to have to go through all this. Because then I would have to go through the gas room, and you know what? That's too much work. Look at how fast I got through this whole area. I'll take this, thank you. So let's go here, and I assume I have to shoot it with the crossbow. It's literally the last piece of the puzzle that I have. Yes, it's extremely quiet. Let's look at here, and I must assume... Do I have to use... Okay, the bolt. And then I load the bolt with... Okay, alright, well, I guess I just thought it would be a lot easier than... Well, just shoot it. Fire the crossbow. I don't know, I mean... Don't you feel like if I just shoot it, it's just gonna get stuck there? Really? Right? I feel like that's what would happen, but you know what? It's fine. I fire a bolt at the piece of wood. And it shatters, I assume. The wood is destroyed and the gear is now free to turn. Will the machinery be operational now? And now I can just press this button. I try pressing the switch, and the gears begin to turn. The sound echoes through the room. Slowly, the ceiling begins to open up. Light shines into the room, transforming the gloomy atmosphere. Oh! The stained glass of the ceiling catches the light and casts beautiful patterns on the floor. The light streaming down makes my breath catch in my throat. That's a really weird phrasing, but you know what? Even though it's filtered through stained glass, I can tell this is natural sunlight. How long has it been since I've seen sunlight? I realize I've been standing here, just staring at the sunlight and the signs for a couple of minutes. Well, let's look at them some more. Okay, that's Eleanor, I believe. So there's... Oh, this is the Pope's cross. This is an image of a cross on the ground. Can I touch it? I reach towards the cross sitting on the floor. I move away the sand on the floor and find the key. The cross key. Him? It's a key with him written on it. After picking up the key, I notice a piece of paper under it. I guess it must have been buried with the key. I pick it up. Sometimes it double clicks for some reason. So let's enjoy another memory just as the timer's about to go off, I think. This one. She was found in the rubble. Yeah, I heard Emily found her. Emily? No kidding. A baby for that devil-like woman. Hard to see her being motherly. She's good looking though. Creepiest voice. I think every woman's got at least a little motherly love. Or has she finally lost it completely? The baby's a girl too. Well, I'm gonna finish this scene and then we'll move on. How about that? A girl, eh? Oh, just think about it. What kind of woman will she be? Emily. What was that about? Were they talking about Emily as a baby? Or something that Emily found? No. No. Yeah. Please give a name to this child. That's the man in the grave. And please say a prayer. That's the cross key. May God be with her. And always with her. Mother. Is there gonna be some sort of like... No, it can't be. I was thinking of some sort of like... Name... not mechanic, but a name twist, such as your mother's name is also Emily. So in all of your memories where they're talking about Emily, it's actually your mother as well. But you know what? That can't be it because we know what your mother's name is. But anyhow, I wake up, I realize I'm crouching. And on that typo, I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for tagging along. Remember to check out the outro if you want to watch more videos. There should be a link to the playlist so you can, catch up if you're watching from the future and more. But for the time being, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.